I don't think I've been live, and I can't even remember the last time I went live. I'm gonna wait a little bit, let some people join me here. Probably gonna be a minute. I ain't went live in probably, I'll say about 4 months. It feel like maybe longer than that. It's been a while though. I told y'all I was gonna stop a while ago because I just kind of wanted to test out the channel to see like, what to help the channel get more reach. Whether I just do straight edited videos or whether I did lives or no lives. You know what I mean? All that type of stuff. But I said, you know what? It's been a minute. I want to hop up here and connect with the people real quick. So I'm gonna give y'all a second to join me on here, and I got a lesson for y'all. And of course, we can do some Q&A as I'm on my way to this gym this morning. So tap in. Let me know if you're here. Once you get here, let me know you're here, so I can know when it's time to roll on this video. Hit that like button when you join. We're gonna jump into some stuff today. I'm trying to see. I don't even remember how to work. They done changed shit around. I don't even see where I can type it if I wanted to type something. Okay, I see a poll. Look at the damn road. Alright, what's good, y'all? I see a couple of people checking in. What's good, what's good? Who's that? C's up. Where's the like button? Appreciate that, right? And they didn't change everything. I don't know where done that, but hit that like button if you see it. Shout out to Don. He said, hit me up, bro. I got you. Matter of fact, I forgot. I supposed to been hit you back. You had called me. Yeah, definitely. Remind me. Shoot me a text. Because if you call me, 9 times out of 10, I'm preoccupied. So just always text me, and then I'm going to call you as soon as I can. Shout out Giorgio checking in. Appreciate you for coming to that last boot camp. By the way, before I get into the lesson, we got another in-person live boot camp, y'all, here in Jacksonville, Florida, July 10th through the 12th. Get your ticket ASAP. Obviously, it's less than a month away. So you got to get your ticket ASAP. We're only taking 20 people. We're going to be in the boardroom. We're going to meet up. And me, my guy Sherman Andrew Lewis, and my guy Sean Richards, we're going to teach y'all the Clean Biz Automation course live, y'all. So make sure y'all tap in. Shout out to my guy Tone checking in. He was also at the last boot camp in Orlando. We're doing another one in Jacksonville next month. Y'all go to, where the hell should you go to? I ain't even set it up on cleanbiznetwork.com yet. Damn. I guess you are. You go to cleaningbizautomation.com. No, my bad. Go to cleaningbiznuniversity.com/bootcamp. I got so many links, y'all. It's crazy. But anyway, I want to jump into this motivation real quick before I hit this gym. And it's this, y'all. A lot of my stuff always stems from conversations I have with people in real life, right? So I was talking to my son yesterday. I forgot exactly how the conversation started off, but this is the part that I remember. He told me that when he older, he ain't gonna work for real. He just gonna work whenever, like he gonna chill, not work, and then whenever he running low on money, he just gonna work again, and then he gonna stop and just chill, not do nothing pretty much. And then I was like, well, that ain't gonna work. I said, because you're gonna always be running out of money. I said, you gotta keep it going. He was like, well, that's what you do. And I was like, that's right, that's true. I said, but that's some bullshit. And I said, that's exactly why we be having to tighten up sometimes. And I said, because if you really think about it, like, yeah, I don't know if y'all saw that video on my channel, right? And hit the like button, by the way. I appreciate those who have already did it. If you look at the videos on my channel, I got a video where I showed us moving out the mansion that we was in or whatever. And I was saying about how I want to sacrifice and really like reinvest into CBN. And I got this from a guy named Alex Becker. I mentioned it in that video where I shared it. But I got this from a guy named Alex Becker who I was following on YouTube for a while. He don't really post like he used to, and then when he do, he talk about crypto now, so I don't really follow him that much no more. But he was an excellent entrepreneur. He built a $100 million software company, which y'all know that's what I'm trying to do as well. And he eventually sold it and he got a few $100 million off of it. And I watched him do that in real time. And it's like he started off coaching, then he went into software, then he sold, and then now he's doing whatever. But my point is this though, he downgraded from that place, went to the next place and all of that. I'm modeling that or whatever. But at the very same time, and I want to go back and tell my son this after, because I'm like, dang, I gotta close that up even better. Because I told him, I admitted to him, I said, yeah, and if I wasn't working that, if I didn't work that way, like inconsistent like that, then we would be further. I said, but I'm kind of comfortable. I'm not dying to be ultra rich anyway, but it's like, I gotta stop that shit. You know what I mean? I've been saying that shit since I started. You know what I mean? But it's like I am persistent. That's what saved me. But consistency has always been a problem for me, right? Because it's like, because a lot of times I work off of how I feel, right? And sometimes I just don't feel like doing none of this shit, right? And I'll just shut the phone off and won't look at nothing for a day and a half and then get back to it, and then I'm motivated all of a sudden, right? And that's just kind of like my work habit, so to speak. But really, that's not the way to go. And so I told myself, like, damn, I got to be a better example for my son, because he think he going to the NBA, and I'm gonna tell you now, he damn sure ain't gonna make it with his current work ethic. And I always got to get on him and make him practice, right? And so I'm trying to instill to him with, no, you got to push. You know what I mean? It's like like when I was younger, when I was a kid, I was super consistent, like far as for basketball, because I really loved that. Like I wanted to play basketball for every single one, especially in the summertime. We wake up, I hit the basketball court 7 in the morning, dribble all the way to the outdoor basketball court, stay out there the entire day. We probably won't go home till about 7 something at night. Every single day, all summer long. Me and my homeboy Tonio, we did it every Monday through Friday. No, the whole week, not even Monday through Friday, 7 days a week. Everything, that's all we did. And then sometimes my friends will go jump in the pool. I'm still out there in the hot blazing sun, the only one on the basketball court working on my game. Now, there's a whole nother lesson in that, because like, well, damn, AJ, you did all that, why you ain't make it, right? Well, there's a lot of things, but mainly practicing the wrong shit every day ain't gonna get you nowhere either. Just FYI. So make sure you practicing putting in the work for the right habits. For example, if you got the equivalent to that in business is somebody that been in the cleaning industry for 20 years and they still ain't rich. And it's like, well, why? They grinded every day. They work 7 days a week. Why they ain't rich? It's because they was grinding on the wrong shit. You know what I mean? They was working in the field and working in their business instead of on their business, right? So also make sure you're working on the right things every day. But and I'm not saying that you got to work every day, right? Because I done built to the point now where I'm not in the growth, like the building phase anymore, so to speak. I'm not in that like early entrepreneur stage. I'm in the systems phase now, so I don't have to, work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week like my early days. But I still should have some type of consistent schedule. My bad, y'all. I'm about to park now. As soon as I park, I can really look at y'all. All right, but I'm not in a space now where I got to do that, right? But I damn sure should be way more consistent, right? You know what I mean? And so, anyway, I guess my lesson that I'm coming here to give y'all this morning is stay consistent. You know what I mean? Stay consistent with your goals. Get you a work schedule that works for you, and stick to that. You know what I mean? Stick to that. I was looking at Rick Ross. Like, I don't know if how many of y'all on Instagram, but if you on Instagram and you need motivation to post, the person I look at is Rick Ross and his stories. Like, that motherfucker, if you go on there, like, if you looking at stories, right, you know how they got the little line at the top, and it'll let you know when a story about to run out so you can click the next one? He got so many goddamn stories. He don't got lines at the top. Them shits is dots because he got so many of them. And it's like, damn, this motherfucker out hustling me every single day, and he way richer than I am, I imagine, right? I'm not in this business, but it's very clear. You know what I mean? So it's just like, man, if he got the drive to get up and do that every morning, even being past where I'm at, what the fuck is my excuse? You know what I mean? So that's the type of style. I just want to give y'all a little bit of motivation this morning, really. And I'm gonna tap in with a few questions. I already got to the gym. And also, I just want to come live. Honestly, I ain't done this in so long. It's kind of fun. All right, but what we got? Shout out Billy McPherson checking in. Shout out to Laverne Brown. Shout out to Soul Education. Wanda, I don't know how to say it. Miss Wanda checking in. All right. And then what else we got? Nader says, worship God alone, the same God, Jesus, blah, blah, blah. Put all the worship, not to say it like that, but it's like, thank you. All right. Thank you for that. But that ain't what we're here for right now. That ain't what I'm here for right now. All right. Javier said, God bless you as well. Thank you. All right. Javier Medina says, morning, everyone. Let's make this money. Let's get it. YouTube the Hustler. YT the Hustler says, I said YT. I mean YouTube, because that's what YT stands for, right? Every time I post it, use it. All right. Appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you for checking in. Shout out Don. Appreciate you. James Burnett. Ivan Gonzalez. Who else we got? Joe Griffin. Peace and Grand Rising, my brother. Sees up that 49 with no savings or future is the scariest. Right. Listen, wait a minute. I know you ain't talking about 49 a month now. See, let's do something. Let's do an exercise right now. Right. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ivan, and then also James Burnett. But let's do this lesson now. You just gave me another lesson before we go. So, if 49, by the way, so if you ain't, what the hell is 49, right? 49 a month. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. So I got two apps, right? I got a coaching and software company, Clean Business Network. That's where it's like you join that $99 a month. You get all our CRM software, business software, all of that. And I'm a coach you. We do monthly coaching calls, and you get the Facebook group, and you get my starter course. It's going to tell you everything you need to know, all the information you need, right? So you got that. That's $99 a month. Then you got my Calculated Clean, which, by the way, anybody watching this video a year later, however many months later, don't Never listen to my prices, they always change, right? But today, as of today, right? And then I got another app, there's a lower app for that's more affordable for people. That's $49 a month, right? And that one is just no coaching, no course, none of that. It's just straight bidding calculators, proposal generators, invoice, and all. It's the bare basic, just so you can get your, got to get how your business going, pretty much. And so, I would just want to point this out, y'all. One contract will pay for either one of those apps, just one, okay. And so I want to just make sure, like, don't put your business bills with your personal bills. Always separate the two because they're two separate things. Hit that like button, by the way. We got way more viewers than likers. Make sure we hitting that like button. All right. And so that's how you got to do it. And I told myself I'm gonna start doing more like business budgeting videos. I did one at the last CBN workshop, and I gave them like a spreadsheet that I use that they could take home. That was fun to teach because I know a lot of people need that type of stuff. So I'm gonna start bringing more of that on this channel too, where y'all can learn how to, like, really know how to, because it's most of the stuff is mindset stuff and like mental stuff that you just got to know. But anyway, but that's what I'm saying though, is I look at it like that. Like, look at it like, all right, you know what? Me personally, I can't afford another $49 or $99 per month payment because I'm literally check to check as it is with my current bills, right? But that's your personal current bills. So look at it like, bam, I tell you what, I'm gonna give myself 30 days to go get just one. I don't give a damn if it's $200 on my contract. You clean it once a month or 2 times every month for $200 a month. That covers it. You good. And I promise you, if you in CBN in particular, you don't need nothing else. That's all you need. Because now that we got the whole CRM and everything, you literally don't need anything else outside of Clean Business Network. It's gonna have the network too. I always forget to include the network itself. The network itself is the biggest thing because y'all know I'm be busy sometimes, right? But it's like the network, they'll even chime in and help you in the private Facebook group we got. You know what I mean? Also, if you're struggling to find clients, a lot of times you can just subcontract under the other cleaning company owners that we got in Clean Business Network. People are always looking for good help. But anyway, I just want to point that out. Like, come on now. You know what I mean? I understand not having the savings and all that. I ain't never been good at saving. I just started saving. I almost got on here and talked about that today, but I said I'm going to save that one. But, nah, don't let that stop. That ain't nothing. That little 49 ain't nothing. It's called the cost of doing business, right? The cost of goods sold. All right, anyway. What else we got? Jay Lane said, I love the app. I appreciate you. LJB says, showing love from Canada, Toronto area. Came across you last year and have been tapped in since. Learning a lot along my journey, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Shout out to everybody in Canada as well. I noticed that I'm getting a lot more viewers there. Shout out to my people that I know personally in Canada, like Jared and Peter. And I feel like I'm missing somebody else, but we got a lot of good people up there in Canada, so appreciate y'all. I was talking about your community post about being 40. Oh, my bad. Look, but either way, right? Either way, my bad. Okay, bam. So you said you was talking about being 49 years old with no savings. I got you. I did say I was gonna make a video on that. I want to save it. I want to save that. I'm gonna do a video on that. And what's today? Because I got another video that's gonna drop today. Is a consultation I did with somebody. So I'll probably drop that today. Tomorrow, I got a bunch of interviews already in the cut that's just about to be coming out. But I'll probably drop that maybe the day of the month. But it's very easy. I want to say it so bad, right? I'll give it to you a little bit now. But the bottom line is this. Even if you're 50 years old, always do everything off a 10-year scale. That's what I always do. Especially if you in decent health right now, if you in good enough health, that's when you know you're good to go. All right, so that's the first thing. But base everything off a 10-year span. So you got two options. Either A, are you healthy enough to start a business? Because that's the very first thing that anybody should do, because it's gonna be the quickest rise to the top. And I'm gonna tell you why. Stocks ain't gonna get you there at no 49, right? Because that's what a 401k is, right? So anybody talking about investing, ignore them, because investing, and I'm talking about in the market, it ain't gonna get you, because it take money to make money when it comes to investing, whether it come to real estate or stocks, but definitely with stocks. So if you ain't got but $500 to put in there, I don't give a fuck if you wait 50 years. $500 ain't gonna turn into that much more because you ain't put that much in it to begin with, right? And I mean, you can get lucky, but we don't want to base our future off of luck, right? So what you have to do is you got to start a business. If you start a company, let's just say you save up $2,000, start a cleaning company, $3,000, whatever it takes to start a cleaning company, maybe $500, whatever you do to start your cleaning company, right? Let's say you get one contract every month for over a year, and each contract is at least $1,000. That's a new 12 grand a month. Now you own something. Repeat that process for the next 12 years. You'll be a millionaire in 10 years. You ain't got to worry anymore. So that's one way to do it, right? Start a business. I told you this is the quick one. I'm gonna do a real video on this though. The next way you can do is, do you own a house? If you own a house, see when will that house be paid off? Will it be paid off at least by your early 60s, late 50s, something like that? Cool. Just pay the house off and then sell it when you're ready to retire and you good. That's one other way to do it, right? Depending on how much equity you got. So that's another quick way. So those are the first two ways. Start a business, sell the house. All right, that's two things. The third thing would be, okay, invest in real estate. Buy multiple different properties, at least one property every year for the next 10 years. Try to get that property to cash flow X amount. And then let's just say it's $1,000 a month, right? Or 500 a month. That income will increase every year, and then you can live off the cash flow from the properties. Now, I really don't like that one because as a property owner, right, I got a couple properties, and them shits can be worse, right? One of them is worse than the other. But every time I turn around, I got to fix something. So the property thing, and then you never know if you're going to keep good tenants. There's a lot of variables with the properties. But those are the main two things that you can do. Hurry up and get you some property. Actually, that's the main three things. If you already own a house, get the house paid off. Just sell the house when you retire. And then just make sure that you support your kids. If you got kids, obviously you ain't got nothing to leave them. It's cool, but you had to take care of you. Always save yourself first. Always. They tell you that even when the plane about to crash. You cannot, don't feel guilty about it. None of that. Trust me, your kids will feel way better about you, even if you do just save yourself, because at least they ain't got to take care of you. Because a lot of times, in poverty communities like we come from, the kids that do end up making it end up having to take care of the parents and their own kids. So they can't even take care of it. They can't even really live because they paying out both ways. In more affluent communities, it always just goes down. Those people don't never got to take care of the ones before them, right? And I see a lot of athletes talking about that on podcasts as well. But anyway, what else we got on that? But I do a whole video on that though. Shout out to Caesar for that. No, I already got that one. Joe Griffin said I got a contract cleaning a private school. I have 5 buildings so far. Not a lot, but I'm truly grateful. Shout out to Joe Griffin and congrats on that. All right. I'm telling y'all, this is stuff that's practical that you can do. That's why I'm so glad that I decided to get on here and do this shit years ago. And my intent from day one was always just, hey, I found a way that can work, get us out of poverty. Let me tell them about it. It worked for me, it might work for you, right? And then you can flip it into whatever you want to do. Because I know a lot of y'all like, I don't want to. I got somebody in my life. I've been telling this person to start a cleaning company every single year as soon as they get their tax check. And then just so they know it's real, I'd be like, don't even invest with Clean Business Network. Just go buy a franchise, but do something. I've been telling them that for at least the last 10 years. They never do it. And now to this day, they talking about, but AJ, I don't want us to do cleaning. That's my thing. I don't want to do no cleaning business. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, I didn't want to do no cleaning business either. I just wanted the opportunity though. You want to get some money, don't you? You want to change the situation, don't you? Just like when I got in the shipyard, because that was like my first like real stepping stone to help me to be able to invest and start my cleaning company when I got that damn shipyard job because they paid enough, right? Well, that was really when I got my second one because I started my first one at 19. But I first really started like come up and get a little bit more money when I got that government job as a machinist, right in the shipyard. And I didn't want to work in the fucking shipyard. My cousin was in there. Most of my daddy's side was in the yard or either in the military. And my cousin was like, every time I need money, I could always ask my cousin to borrow some money. Shout out to Julius. And he kept telling me year after year, I'm telling you, cuz, just go and get in the shipyard. Just go and get in the shipyard. I was trying to do my entrepreneur thing. I was like, nah, that's too dirty for me. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nah, I don't want to do it. And finally I gave it, said, you know what, ain't about what the fuck I want to do. When you ain't got nothing, you gotta do what the fuck you gotta do. You know what I mean? Then you worry about what you want to do once you get the money. But right now, shit, you just trying to make it. You got to do what the hell you got to do. You know what I mean? Like, fuck what you want to do. So don't be scared to start no cleaning, but just because you talking about, well, that ain't what I want to do. That ain't what I wanted to do either. Now look what I did. Now I done flipped that into a consulting company, a software company, all type of shit. Right? We doing events. I'm doing stuff I ain't even want to do. Right? I ain't even know how I could do it. But it's all because I took that gamble and bet on myself and started a cleaning company first. That helped me get some money. That helped me get some business experience. Because that's another thing too. Business is business. A lot of this stuff translates to all these other things. So just get you a business, get started, and also hit that like button on this video right now because I ain't got that many likes. We should be helping me out right now with that. Right? All right, what else we got? I definitely should be going though because I won't supposed to talk to y'all this long and it's getting later and later. And speaking of, my emails are so piled up. If you in my email inbox right now, I promise you, between the day and tomorrow, I'm gonna catch up on all of them. All right. What else we got? AJ Jose from Sacramento. I'm working on getting my license. I've been looking at all your videos. Thank you for your video. Thank you. Shout out to you, Enoch. Excuse me, Jose. There we go. All right. Javier said, shout out to Javier Medina, longtime CBN member. Speaking of subscriptions, my brother is an account and a software developer. He created a software that automatically books and receipts, invoices. AJ, let me know if you're interested in learning more. So, my software does that, right? But y'all can email me though. Email me aj@cleanbusinessnetwork.com. I'll see how I can help or we can help each other. All right. I need to learn how to bid on contracts. I'm a franchisee and the fees. I'm telling you, that was right there. That's what we all had a problem with as franchise owners because they don't teach us none of that stuff, and that is purposefully because they want you to depend on them so they can eat off of you because you are their main clientele. Let's be clear. They make the money off of you. The little percentage they take off of them contracts, that's cool, but all the money really comes from your ass, right? So be clear about that. That's why I started doing what I did with Clean Business Network. But number one, you don't know how to bid, you should definitely, at a minimum, you really should get in Clean Business Network, but at a minimum, at least get calculated clean so you can already have a bidding calculator for yourself, right? But all bidding is, and I got multiple videos on here telling you how to bid. It's simply figure out estimate how long you think it's going to take to clean the building, multiply that by your hourly rate, charge it, and that's what you charge each visit. Multiply that by how many times you're going to visit each month, and that's what your monthly charge is. All right, Michael Weston, hi AJ, I'm with Jam Pro, Phoenix City, Alabama. Shout out to you. 62 years old. Let's get it. He out there grinding. You feel like real estate is overrated? I do. If I'm honest with you, I do. Absolutely. Because there's a lot of stuff that people overlook, and then the cash flow is not. I'll tell you, it's not overrated in general. When I say it's overrated, I think it's overrated in comparison to business. Nothing is better than business. Nothing is gonna get you rich or get you more income like a company will. At any moment, if you own a company, at any moment you can wake up, come up with an idea, sell that damn idea, and give yourself a raise instantly. Instantly. You can wake up today and say, fuck it, I'm doing house cleaning specials today, $50. Bam. I don't know, and then obviously who would do that, right? But my point is, you literally can do that though. You can make more money. You can raise your income now. With real estate, you got to qualify for the loans, or you got to save up for the cash down. You got to do all the closing. You got to wait for fucking all this sales cycle. It's a bunch. It's too much. Then when you finally get the property, it's gonna might need some repairs. You gonna might have tenants that ain't even paying. You got to worry about squatters' rights. It's a lot of stuff. So I do think that real estate is overrated in comparison to business. But once you get you some money and you got a lot of money, absolutely, then put it in real estate. Real estate is a great way to protect your money for long-term wealth. But to get rich, to get money quick, that's not the way to me. All right. Javier says, I just started telling people about it because it's doing books take so damn much time and save time and money. Okay, but yeah, let me know more about it, especially if it's doing, just let me know more about it. We can see how we can help each other. Got to do what you got to do. That's it. Tanya Duncan Griffith says, really appreciate you, AJ. I am 60 now, and I ready to start my LLC. Should have started a year ago, doing too much. I'm telling, ain't that all of us? But like I always say, and I ain't make this up. I got this from other people that were smarter than me before me, right? And then they said the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time to start is today, right? People will get caught up on that type of stuff as beginners. Like, well, is it a good time to start a business right now? Trust, every day is a good time. Because time don't know nothing but pass anyway. Don't even work. I got people that started their cleaning company in the middle of the pandemic. Matter of fact, Andrew Lewis, who's going to be helping you at the next Cleaning Business Boot Camp, will make sure you go get your tickets. The link is cleanbizuniversity.com/bootcamp. Meet me here in Jacksonville. I'm going to teach you the course live, right? But he was one of the ones that started in 2020 at the height of the pandemic. Started right in the middle of it. Everybody saying, don't start no business. Don't start no business. Everything shut down. The world going to end. He started his. Look at him now. Now he to the point where he teaching the damn course himself. Right? He killing it. So shout out to Andrew Lewis. But anyway, it's always a good time to start. Do it. Time ain't waiting for none of us. All right, what did we say? I enjoyed cleaning when I first started, but now I'm starting to hate it. I'm telling you. Shout out to April Garcia. She said, now I got to figure out about hiring. And that's the thing too. Like, a lot of people be like, well, I like cleaning. I ain't trying to build no big business. Okay. We're going to see if you still like it when your back hurt after dumping 102 goddamn trash cans a night, right? when you got that backpack vacuum on your back every night, right? And a lot of y'all probably use the push, but the push ain't as efficient. But anyway, and then also what happens when you break your leg, right? What happens when you get in a terrible car accident and your money stops? And it's like, yeah, you might can get what disability from the state or whatever, but then it's like you gotta wait for that whole process. If you got an actual company, that money can keep going because you got systems in place. That's the stuff that we got to focus on. Don't worry about, well, I'm good, or worry about short term thinking. You got to think long term. Where can I find these contracts in Jacksonville? Everywhere. Everywhere you look, go outside, look around. There are buildings. Go inside them motherfuckers and go talk to them. I told you this, man. I told you, and you already know I met you. I ain't gonna tell. I ain't even saying nothing else to you because you already know. A million times I done told you this. All right. Who was that? Shout out to YPEX Building Detailer. Said never gave. Thanks. Never gave. I appreciate that. And then he said, AJ, I started a national sub company because of your help. Shout out to me, right, for helping you, and shout out to you for taking that action. All right. You have to put yourself in situations you can't turn back, only forward. That's a fact. I'm trying to hurry up, y'all. See, I'm trying to brush through these real quick. All right. So education. Thanks so much, Mr. Simmons, for your platform. Thank you for checking in. You still think you're going to sell the company in the future and retain or pass it down? Very likely that I will sell. I don't know though, but as time keep going and as the systems get better and my job gets less stressful, I could change. I could always change my mind, right? The cash flow gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But that is one of my goals. I want to. One of the people that I follow very closely, my whole entrepreneurial life, is Bob Johnson, and the founder of BET, and not just him. I told y'all about the other people, Alice Beck, I was mentioning, Alice Harmozy. There's a lot of these people that I followed, and I noticed a pattern of the ultra rich people, and it's this: they build a company and they sell it. Elon Musk even, he sold all his companies for it. He started with PayPal, sold that. I forgot the other companies he started, but he started a lot of different companies, sold those, flipped them into other companies, then went bigger. But the reason why you got to sell the company, you don't have to, but I think a lot of people do it, is because when you scaling a company, especially if you're scaling it fast, and if you're doing it with no backing, like you ain't publicly traded, you don't have investors, right? It's just straight me from the ground. You broke a lot of times. You broke the whole time, even though you're getting all this cash flow. My growth shit look like this every year, every single year since I've been in business with Clean Business Network. It go up, 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 up. But the bottom line ain't always that, and it's because you constantly reinvesting back into the business. You taking on, I might take on some debt, right? It's different things going on, and so it's like you damn near, it's like you feel like you never make it. It's like, damn, when the fuck am I gonna be rich? So I know what my net worth say, right? I know what my top line say, but it's like you never really balling. You know what I mean? It's like you want to. Sometimes you just want, like, damn, whew. Now I can slow down. Like, now I can rest. But as a true entrepreneur, we never gonna stop just working on anything. So even if I sold Clean Business Network, guess what I'm gonna do? Start Lawn Biz Network, right, or some shit like that. I mean, I'll probably do like some fun businesses too on the side, like, you know what I mean, do some type of music with my kids or something, or help my son with his basketball. I'll do stuff like that. But I'm definitely gonna do some type of app, some type of software, some type of something for sure, always. So, but is there a chance I will sell it? Absolutely, still always a chance, right? But be clear, I'm very protective about Clean Business Network. It's my baby, and it is a unique brand because I started it off around me, right? And so it's going to be extremely important to me and as well as the seller that we make sure that if I'm not around, okay, how the hell is this shit going to stay real, how we got it, right? How we going to keep it for the people? How is it still going to translate? And then how we going to maintain all the stuff that we already got in place? So, like, I would definitely, like, if I did that, I would probably find a way that we can include, like, people, either somebody that's like me that's got real experience in this to kind of be the new face of it, or get somebody I already know and get a deal to where they can be the new CEO or whatever the case may be. But they say, oh my God, please never say CBN, right? Right? Is owning a barbershop worth it in 2024? I don't know. I wonder that myself, but I see some of them, they thriving out there. I think the key to that, I don't know. The ones I see thriving, the person that's the owner is the barber. But I don't know. I think the real money in barbershops, if I'm honest with you, is selling the franchises themselves and making money out the franchises. I don't know. Because the way I used to do, I had to. That whole blueprint model, I don't know if it works anymore. because they always just do it out their house or do like a mobile barber or some stuff. I don't know if that model works anymore. Now you could do commission based to where all of the money that they make got to run through the company, and then you take a percentage off front. That way you ain't got to wait around for them to pay the booth rent. You getting a percentage of everybody walking the door. And if you do it that way, that's cool. But you better have a prime location, and then you better have good marketing and all of that to make sure that you're keeping that place busy. But I don't know. But I definitely would do another one for fun, always, because that was my spot. Like every Saturday morning, I just go in there and chill, take my son when he was a baby. Sometimes we would go in there and just chill at the barbershop. AJ, can you provide us with your email? Is aj@cleanbiznetwork.com. How does the lead generation work today? I'd order in the earlier days, and is it better? It is definitely better. It's a lot of the same, but it's definitely better, right? So it's like the same model, same thing. That what made it better is one, uh, man, what did we change? I can't even remember. We record. It depends on when you bought, right? Because at first we weren't even recording the calls. We do record the calls now, and I don't know how long ago you bought. I have a screener, right? Oh, that's what it is. Bam. So we used to, even after we started recording the calls, we used to call back and confirm it for you, right? And then we would tell you don't call them ahead of time because you might mess it up, because we done already called their ass 2 or 3 times to make sure that the appointment legit. And so if you turn around and call for a fourth time, that might just make the say, I told your ass the first and 3 times, just fuck it, don't come no more, right? So we always like don't call ahead of time. But now we fix it to where, okay, I got somebody still screening it, but they don't call and confirm. That person will just listen to the recording, look at it. They'll Google, make sure the building is at least like decent, right? And we ain't promise you no huge building every time, but at least decent. And ain't no bullshit, right? They ain't no corner stuff. And then uh, once he does that, then he'll go ahead and fill it out and send you the actual appointment. But he actually listens to. Oh, and so here's the thing. So this is the part that makes it better. Is so since he's not calling back and confirming it anymore, now y'all can call and confirm yourself. So we actually want you and encourage you to call ahead of time. That way you got to go all the way out there, waste your money, and then come back and ask it. I mean, we always replace it or refund you regardless, but it's better now because you can call ahead of time before you waste your money and make sure you speak directly to the person that's in charge. I mean, the decision maker that we told you to ask for. Confirm the appointment before you go, and then if they still confirm, then you know it's good. You go there, close the deal. If you don't call beforehand, I mean, if you can't if you call and confirm beforehand and they don't confirm, they be like, "No, we change our mind." You can let us know before you even go out there, and then once you let the team know, they replace it. All right, what else we got? Good morning, AJ. Been a while. Didn't see a live from you. How you been, CBN, and your family and all? Appreciate that. Yeah, I ain't been live in months. I just said, you know what, I got to do. It's been a while, but I appreciate you. Everything been great. We still grinding, still getting it. The family good. What else we got? How did you overcome being an introvert and now being a CEO and having to speak to mass people daily? I never overcame it. That's why if you notice, all of my conferences I don't speak. Right? I don't speak. But I'll tell you this: one thing that helped is practice. Right? The more you do stuff, that helps. Speaking to people that's already rooting for you helps. Right? So if I walked into the CBN conference, I'm way more comfortable. If I walked into somebody else's shit, I'm gonna be less comfortable because like I don't know if they people like me or not. At least when I'm talking to my people, it makes it way easier. So I would say, put yourself out there. Shit, doing this for years and years and years, getting up here and just talking to this damn phone, and then having people reply to me in real time. These lives helped me a lot too. Um, yeah, that's it. And then when you know your shit, you know what I mean, make sure you know what you're talking about. Then you really, a lot of those fears that you might have, ain't really nothing else to worry about. But just practice. The more you do stuff, the better you get, the more comfortable you get. Okay, I was just wondering, because it's double the price now. Yeah, it is. It is. So it definitely got better. It definitely, and excuse me. And it's also double the price too because of two things. One, I looked at the opportunity cost. $200 for one appointment. How much is the average commercial cleaning contract? I mean, it depends on each company's is different, but let's just say it's $500 a month, right? You definitely get your money back, by far, right? Let's just say you on average your company's monthly cleaning contract is $1,500 a month. You know what I mean? You definitely get your money back. So that's one reason why I raised it. That's how I knew I can get away with it. But the main reason why I raised it is because we was gonna go out of business. The prices were just too low. I couldn't afford it because the amount that I pay my calls to get the appointments, it costs too much. And a lot of times, as you know, we got to replace those appointments. But guess what? I still got to pay these people, even when an appointment got to get replaced. And so At some point I just had to make that hard decision. Like I was too busy basing my price around what I think y'all could afford versus what was actually required in order to deliver a quality service. And so raising the price also allowed us to be better as a company with those leads. So good point. I might give it a shot again. I want to add more, 10 solid more. Can I do it? Let's try. Give us a try. You know it ain't no risk. There's no risk. You get the appointment. It's either gonna be good or bad. Well, if it's good or bad, two things you can do. One, tell us to get another one, or two, say, never mind, I want my money back. But it's really no risk. All right. That's what I got for you. I definitely got it. All right, one more snuck in there. What you got, C's? He said, starting up quickly and by any means, is it okay to get your supplies from Dollar Tree until you get the motion? I wouldn't say Dollar Tree. I would say at least Walmart, right? Lowe's or somewhere, but not no Dollar Tree. Please don't. Especially not on no building. Maybe in the house you can get away with that, but not in no building. The cleaning chemical ain't that big of a deal, but I'm talking about your actual supplies. Them things gonna break in the building. All right, AJ, enjoy the rest of your week. Wait, I'm going too fast. Hey AJ, this Joy, I really enjoyed the conference. Oh, shout out to you, Joy. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming, and make sure y'all go to www. Because he's speaking at the conference. I'm doing a workshop live. I'm teaching the cleaning automation live. We're gonna do motivation. We're gonna work out every morning together. All that type of stuff. This is not a low ticket thing. I'm only taking 20 people. We're gonna sit at the boardroom and we're gonna be live for 3 days straight in person. It's in Jacksonville. Go to www.cleanbizuniversity.com/bootcamp. I'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you. I'm out of here.